With billions of dollars in federal funding at stake, some elected officials in Brooklyn are knocking on doors this afternoon, looking to raise awareness about how important it is for everyone to be counted in this year's census. New York One's Ron Lee is in Prospect Lefferts Gardens in Brooklyn with more details. Ron.
Vivian, good afternoon. At this time, we're coming to you from Midwood Street here in central Brooklyn. And this is a block where people have been receiving door knocks, not from delivery people, but from one of their two elected officials. Now, those elected officials are joining me right now, and they're here to talk about their efforts to convince folks to participate in the census. Joining me now are State Senator Zelnor Myrie, as well as Assembly Member Diana Richardson. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me just ask you something. Why is it so important for folks around here to participate in the census?
Well, we know that the eyes of the nation are on South Carolina right now for the presidential election of 2020, but here in central Brooklyn, all eyes are on the census of 2020. The resources for our schools, our hospital, transportation, housing, all determined by the census. Historically, we've been undercounted in our communities. Today, we're trying to make that different.
There's like $800 billion at stake in federal funding. Diana, can I ask you something? You know, some people in the immigrant community, they're very scared to be counted. They're just thinking that something bad is going to happen to them. Can you just try to help relieve those fears?
Well, we want everyone to know that their information is protected, and if their information is abused in an inappropriate way, we will all be seeking legal action across the country. But I want folks to know, seeing us as validators, they're elected officials. We're out here knocking on your door. Everything will be okay. The next 10 years are determined by these 10 questions. We want the residents to know we will be setting up community hub spaces, central spaces in the neighborhood where it's safe spaces, and if they need help, they can receive it there.
All right. Well, thank you for everything that you're doing today. It's not just the two of them. There's actually teams, lots of teams out right now, and we're told that there should be more than 90 volunteers kind of like hitting the pavement, knocking on doors, trying to get the word out that everyone should participate in the 2020 census. That's the latest from Brooklyn. Ron Lee, New York One. Vivian.
Thank you, Ron.